Right. Hello, welcome back. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. To get more water. All right. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Welcome back and happy Monday. Happy week. So, another episode of Uma and trying to get lucky. I've been playing a lot off stream and a lot of changes within the account for sure. So, not only did we broke the new Unity Cup record in terms of now building viable Umas, not limit breaking. So not just trying to get high scores, like actual usable Umas, as well as getting really high scores on that. But also new additions for our support cards. So I think that it made a big difference. And I've been trying out a few strats here and there. So anyways, let me get into the game screen real quick. Okay. So I've been trying out a couple of things, okay? Namely this. So I've been playing a little bit without Rico. I wouldn't do this if I would train for other cups, but this one is for sprint, and because sprint does not really help me at all. Because of sprint, Rico doesn't really help me at all. Because of Stone, we don't really need this stamina. We have enough guts already. I thought we just don't use it and then instead go for these cards. The one thing that I am really missing is the Professor of Curvature from Kita-san, but I found that I kind of have to run at least 2 witch cards on this build specifically. I can do it with 1, but it's just not going to be great, because most of the time in Chukyo race course we are going to run downhill. We also want to bring this bamboo memory card here for one specific skill that is super RNG, and that is this thing here, Rising Dragon. I mean, I've been trying to get this, and I've been probably I think I only got this like 2-3 times in total. This is a super powerful skill that have changed a couple of my Gold City builds from being bad to like decent. And even with a really worse statted Gold City, I seem to win a lot more races with this skill, so that's kind of crazy. I would love to rent out different cards, of course, but this is the one that I'm going to go for just for this skill. As with the other ones, I'm happy with the Matikani card. It does perform better than I expected. I like Bigo still for meticulous measures specifically, but also a really good speed card anyways. A good wit card, we have Agnes Tachyon. On some occasions that she also gives me Late Searcher Savvy in case I need it, and I added Meteor Dober as the next best wit card for this specific build. Because not only train effectiveness, but just having another wit card makes things so much more easier. I decided to put in the Guts Haru Ureda card because she is giving a lot of stats in general, but since we also get Guts boosted, I found that there were a lot of trainee turns where we actually made big jumps in stats just by clicking Guts a couple of times, because it does also train power and speed. And I found that very useful in times where, in the last turns, where you just cannot seem to find the rainbow speed in order to hit the 1200s cap. You can hit Guts instead, and then sometimes people just gather there, and then you still are able to increase your speed by 10-20 points while increasing Guts by like 50-60, and I thought that was quite usable. The friendship gauge, raising the friendship gauge for Harura is super difficult because she starts with a 0. There are a lot of times where I max her or get her to orange gauge only in senior year, most of the time in classic year, never in the first year. So I feel that is a little bit of a trouble, but she is a good floater card anyway, so does not need to trigger the rainbow at most of the times. So I've been trying to use this build specifically, and I did found good results for this Gold City specifically, the original one. We're trying to do mainly 3 things. So besides of getting the Sprint Spark, I want to, because this is also random. This is random, right? This is not guaranteed. We want to get the Rising Dragon. Second to 2 things. And the third thing is meticulous measures, if possible. This thing here. Other than that, I think most of the runs have been super stable, as into where I would still run this build over anything else for now, for this specific Sprint Cup. Because again, stamina is not required. I don't need Rico, so this is fine. Also, this is half a Rico anyways because of pay the protection energy cost reduction, just a little bit here. It might work out. Alright. I chose Narita Brine as my legacy because the Shadow Break unique is actually quite decent for this build specifically. Of course, number 1 unique for this cup is Victoria Pop Launcher from the regular what's it called? Iconopasa. And I made effort to actually train a Pasa with some Sprint Sparks on it. So I'm happy that I can use that and don't have to rent it out. Alright, so this is my last borrowed run for today. At least I saved 1 run for the stream. We would have to do something else in between until like 4, where we have our refills again of borrowed runs. So might work on parents or legacies. That's what they call it. Hey Frisky. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we're doing pretty well though. If possible, I avoid training stamina as much as possible here. Isn't Mummy more priority for lates? Not really. So, doing the calculations, I think Shadow Break is really good as well. I feel that the Mummy skill works better on Pace Chasers than on this Gold City or other late searchers. Yeah. Over Passa. No. I think everyone should, for this specifically, I think everyone should get a Passa. It's more accessible. Maybe that's why a lot of people have it, but I feel it's really good though. So ideally, the best uniques you can get is Passa unique and gimme mummy hugs, right? We made it through without resting once. That's cool. our first burst is in power, which I do accept. Alright, we are going to select our team name very soon. That means guaranteed mood up. I need at least one more mood up, please. Not two. Okay, this is good. Okay, next goal is trying to get both wit cards to orange. That's an easy win. Maybe I should turn down the volume a bit. Like that. Okay. We're doing really well without Urida right now. Usually it takes us into the entire classic year to orange her. Alright, let's go. Rising Dragon. Oh, come on. This is almost as worse as not having the the aptitude spark, man. This is... I hate that it's so random. So most of my calculations, having Rising Dragon or not, it makes such a big difference. for this race. I don't know why. And we got sprints! Yay! Just one more. Please. At least it's viable now. Oh my god, I wish I would have gotten the Rising Dragon. Ah! We're so good off. Because we already sacrificed the Professor of Curvature, which is a really good skill to have. At least I wanted to have the other gold skill that is really strong. But now we just have to rely on brute forcing this by pure stats. And I am not quite sure if this is going to work out. Turf as manifest. Actually, Turf also happened for me in the previous run. But unfortunately not the Sprint S. Or Sprint A even, that would have been really good. Alright Dober, it's time that you get into orange. Nice. Not nice. Wait, I am in sprint now? No, it's still mile. I take that. This is... Let's go. Ooh. This is big stats, man. I like the wit, though. Nice. World class. Okay. Sprint straightaways is actually not that good of a skill. It is decent though, but it's not as good as the corner skill for the next EM race. Fair. Hello, Straw. How are you? Good to see you. Alright. So this is the Matikane card. It gives you +7 all attributes 3 times, or technically 2 times. And you would have to win this 50-50. You always click top option here. In this case, the event ends and you don't get anything after. If you would have won, there is a second time, same event, where you can click the top option for a 50-50 chance to get +7 all stats. And if you win this 2 times in a row, the third chain event is guaranteed, again, +7 everything, which is really powerful. So that is a +21 all, just by being lucky. That is crazy, dude. I probably would like to train this year because we haven't bursted these cards yet. Hey Lucio, how are you? Long time no see. How's the team looking like? Right now, it consists of Gold City, and believe it or not, we have currently in the roster a potential candidate, and El Condor Pasa, who I also trained sprint from F to A or so. I trained her in... I wanted to make a legacy run, okay? And turns out that she's actually pretty decent. I trained her in Euro A finale. I did a lot of test runs with my current ace. And she has won a good amount of times. So I'm thinking of keeping that Alcono Pasta, which is crazy because, like I said, she's trained in Euro A finale from the first scenario, not even Unity Cup. So that's crazy. Yeah. And then we are trying to optimize our Gold City. There are a couple of things we could have done better. And I know we can do better. We just have to... I think I've used up all borrows in the last couple of days, trying to get something good out. Because besides that, we also need the correct skills, which we didn't got, unfortunately, yet. It's specifically just Rising Dragon and having a good aptitude plus 1200 speed. That's all I'm looking for. But for some reason, all these things don't or cannot seem to align. Yeah. I am... So after this run, because we don't have any borrowed runs after, I'm going to show you my testing setup. Who I'm going to run, who I'm running against. Axel skills. So Gold City inherently in training, she has the on your left in her kit already. She has Keep It Real already, and she has the No Stopping Me. And then I just only want Rising Dragon, and that's it. Yeah, another gold one. The one that we didn't got because we, so the only card that gives Rising Dragon is Bamboo Memory, the power card. Okay, this is gold one. But we missed that because it's a 50-50 chance. It's similar to Gourmand. You get it or you don't get it, which kind of sucks. And you have to align that with the RNG of getting 2 Sprint Sparks here. Oh, at least 1. Okay. I mean, and then there is the skill from Biko, the meticulous measures. If possible, I would like to get that too. Right now we are sprinting at A, which is fine, but only winnable because we also don't have the gold skill. Only winnable if we have crazy stats. Are you testing against me the strong Kurin? Yeah, I am testing against strong Kurin. And believe it or not, my Icon of Pasa has beat the strong Kurin, okay? That's why I'm keeping her in the team. And my previous Gold City has also beaten her a couple of times, but not as consistent as I would like. So I know it's doable. I just need to get a little bit more lucky. And we're good to go. Okay, this is the hardest fight anyways. This is Spring Tender Show, which we did not optimize for at all, because we don't train stamina. Okay, we could start 2 burstings here for special week in Kurin-chan. Probably power is better, because this one is already 2 stages in. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I've been training harder. She needs to turn inspiration to get to A rank. Spring Tennis Show where a lot of runners lose. I had a good tail run going and lost to McQueen by a couple lengths. Yeah, I think Spring Tennis Show has... So in senior year is usually the more... I think the hardest in career race. Because there are a lot of Umas that don't meet the stamina threshold because they are just not trained for long distances sometimes, and then you just lose. If you have aptitude like B, that makes it a little bit more difficult like mine has, and we are training for sprint, which means no stamina investment, which means yeah, really tough going into I feel we can win this. Tough training a sprint Uma in this case. Okay. I was like 70 runs, you only get S1s. Oh no. Smurf Queens, yeah. Ah, what a disappointing summer, man. There's nothing. Oh, come on. Disappointing Summer was my band's name? Really? Alright. I want this too. Made that up. We could make a band. we could form a band and then make it happen. Okay. Got some speed. Definitely didn't burst it this time as much as I used to. Got ignited spirit power, which is nice. 7 times. That's okay. We don't have that many skill points, however, which is fine still because we didn't got the Rising Dragon anyway, so less skill points spent. I play keyboards, right? I can play keyboards if you want. Yeah. This is rest. I think a really strong wit and then a really strong speed is what I want. I take that wit. I mean, we could potentially burst on speed now, plus 2 rainbow on speed. And almost. Ah, sad we don't have any other training effectiveness card here. All the other cards here are guts. Sure. Okay, you got MLB Fuku. Story time. So I grinded a lot, and I figured that because I happened to pull two Fukus, right? Oh my god, how do we lose the one? I happened to pull two Fukus, actually three Fukus. I got one and one Vega. So both of those cards in one pull, eventually, and then a couple more pulls, because I thought, like, why not? And then I got two Fukus. So I'm already at three Fukus. And I just spent and got until I got the guaranteed one. Spent the rest and got the MLB in a single 200 run. So that was crazy. And I thought, like, why not? I didn't intend to go that far, but happens that it was calling for me. So I would take it. Out as well, I'm going to take that one. Plan X, I don't know. Slipstream is expensive, let's get me that. I like Slipstream though. Do we want Plan X? Position Pilfer. Get that. Ramp up, let's get that. Corner Adept, I want that. And then I will spend my rest on wet conditions and two times. Competitive spirit, maybe? Nah, how many late searches are there really? In a post proficiency, I'm gonna take that one. Yeah, why not? Yeah, everyone's pacing, right? I'm gonna be solo late, yeah. I could play Maverick though. It's actually a thing I am thinking about. We could run Maverick. Alright, I'm gonna show you. So this is the ones that I are marked as these cards I always use. I got this card to MLB 3 as well. I'm so happy. I need one more copy to MLB this as well. So LB3, I mean, not MLB. What am I saying? LB3. So I got the Vega card. I got this card. Man, that is pretty cool. I got Rico too. I got Rico Max finally. And I got Nishino Flower. I still don't have my Shinko Windy, which I would like to use with the SR card Shinko Windy. Yeah, I don't even know if I would like to use the Rice Shower here anymore or not. It's my only card that gives Swing in my Astro in case I need it without having to rent out the Super Creek. But at that point, I don't know. I might even rent out the Super Creek and not use the power card here, because I don't think that's worth it. Is it? I don't think we need. I don't think we need it. So. I also don't know about Rico. We have going to have a rerun on this card very soon. Not sure if I want to pull for that though. Yeah, Rice Shower due to this scenario. I think after every scenario it's just Rice Shower is just not gonna do it right. Yeah. Yeah. The stats were really atrocious. The card game. Yeah. This is like what I use so far. Everything. I don't need more. I don't need more. This is all I need. I'm gonna use. So we don't have any borrows left. I kind of want to show you a couple of things. So we trained, as you can see, besides all the gold city runs, there are a couple of other Umas that we have trained off screen and on stream. Partially legacies, partially, yeah. So this thing here, I always say thing. So Team Opera has a 8-star speed, and I thought, why not keep that one? Because it is actually a really good car, a good pairing. Also for late searchers too. It's a Konopasa is in here. Naruto Brian is in here, in case we don't want the Shadow Break. This seems very solid, so I kept that one. We only did 2 runs here anyway, also. Next, tried to do Maruzensky, nothing good happened there. Did a couple of Gold City runs. So this, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. So this Konopasa was a parent run, or legacy run. I trained this in URA Finale, okay? URA Finale 2 days ago. And we got this sprint from F to A, and I thought, why not use this? Because I needed a sprint at Konopasa. It has four stamina sparks, and four sprint sparks. What am I saying? Stamina. It has really bad blue sparks, but I guess like 4 in speed is fine. That's all I'm going to go for. And for some reason, this works for sprint. In some cases, it even wins races, right? Yeah. I'm not transferring that. And then this one, I don't know if I'm going to use this for sprint. I think I did use it. It has a lot of skills though. But for some reason doesn't perform as well as I hoped it would do. I think this one is better. This one performs a little bit better. This one even has sprint S. So this one was my 3rd option. But in most races, Hishi Amazon never wins. She never wins. The only ones that win were Konopasa and my Gold City. So there were 3 different Gold Cities that we have trained. This one is the one without the Rising Dragon. I wish she would have that. This one is worse than... No, this one... Okay, this one wasn't it. What was it? Yeah, okay, so this one is surprisingly the best Gold City that we had so far. It is not even maxing or capping the speed stat. It has Sprint S. It has the 4 gold skills that I want on her, plus Victoria, plus Ridiculous Measures. And this outperforms every Gold City that I have trained so far. The one that comes... So even this thing that looks also really nice. Also Sprint S, more speed and power. This one is worse than this one here. This one is worse than the one that I showed you. This one is for Mile. I don't care. And then we had this thing here. If she would have had... I wouldn't... I bought Mile skills because we didn't got the Sprint S. If we had gotten it, or Sprint A, I think she would have been a little bit better. From calculation, this is like the 2nd best Gold City that we can use for Sprint. Even though it's Sprint B, it still performs really well for some reason. So it's still, to date, this is the one that we're going to use until we get something better. Very sad, because I don't like that she doesn't have 1100 speed at least. I'm going to show you my practice partners. I think I have 3 or 4 Umas of mine. I think I can put out one of those Shishi Amazons. So these were mine. And we got this here. A Smart Falcon. Yeah. This Sakura Bakshin from MK3. I put you also in my training. my runner roster. But this performs really well though. A high wit stat does make a difference. And then of course Waldo's broken Kuren-chan. Yeah. Everyone is going to run Victoria or Poor Plancha plus Mommy, by the way. She's going to run Pace. This Agru from the... It's just there for... I don't even know. She can run Sprint, but she is not... I mean... Does not perform that well. And then this King Halo. Running late as well. So there are a lot of lates, by the way. And I have 2 H-Lulls here in this setup, which usually does not happen. So I should and shall remove one of the Hishi Amazons. Actually, this one. Actually, this one is more worse. Is worse. $1,000 plus sprint. S is fine on sprint, I would think. Cause we don't get to max speed very often. Might be true, you know. So who would be a realistic partner? This one? No, this one not. This is a mile. This one? Sprint corners? Yeah, let's put that one. Oops. What does she run? Pace? Speedstar. Actually, I want Hishiyama to be here. Right, like that. I'm going to do a couple of test runs. Actually, I need to change that one. Oh yeah, okay, so this one is the other example I am thinking about using, but again, even though this one looks nice, it's still worse than the other one. It's still worse than this one. It's crazy how much wit does affect your stats and everything. So this one is not for sprint, but has better wit stat. That alone is just makes it up somehow. Has a Shadow Break, Rising Dragon too. Yeah, right. I'm running against all of these. If I don't win consistently against these set of Umas, I am trying to get a better Uma or make a better Uma, train a better Uma. If they never win, I don't bring them to the to the cup. So that's what I'm training against. Mm. 1000 speed, 1200 power, 1200 wit. Yeah. Yeah. I think Waldo is always #1 favorite. Is his Uma always #1? What I do simply is do like 20 practice runs and then tally how many times they win. I can see what Umas that I have are the best, right? I love that they have this feature here now, that you can do this. I spend a lot of time just watching this. I mean, if I got top 3 in a sweaty practice lobby, I'm happy. True. The 777s is so random here. Doesn't do anything. I needed it for a career run. Hishiyama never wins. She's just there to flex, but she doesn't do anything. She activates a ton of skills though. She never wins though. I have never seen Hishiyama win for me. I said that I never saw him win. This is literally the first time after 30 runs or so. It's so funny this happened on stream, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, guess Hishiyama, you are part of the team now. Imagine this would have been the finals. Yeah. Insane. I mean, these all proc at the same time. She has a ton of skills that actually did something here. It's an end closer, okay? And closer. Oh my god. How do you win with an end closer in sprint? That's it. The perfect NSM proc there, she did. Do more runs? I can do more runs. I'm going to run this a couple of times. Yeah, I'm going to run this. I wish I... Wait, is there actually a track that I don't think so. I think we have to do manually every time. Farming for stress sparks. Oh, Bowser, good luck! For some reason, sprint sparks have been the most difficult for me to get. I don't know why. I cannot understand why they are more difficult to get than the other ones. It just seems like that. It's the Takamatsu Nomiya Kinen. But we cannot pre-select that, right? This is...
試練が待ち受けていた。雪降る芝1200。勝利にたどり着くのはどの馬娘だ。このレース最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗2大スプリント覇者カレンちゃん。
That's a face.
1番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。トリプルティアラの馬娘9番エアグルーヴ。注目の三冠馬娘5番ゴールドシチー。5枠5番での出走。気合十分いい顔してますね。
中京。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体
中京。
勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気カレンちゃん。スマートファルコン快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭はスマートファルコン。
How good is center stage? I think center stage is good, right?
先頭を伺うのはキングヘイロー。カレンちゃん並んでくる4番手9番エアグルーヴ。
Lane movement speed, huh?
少し離れて6番エアグルーヴ。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。
まだ先頭は動かない。これは直線勝負になるか。桜爆心をここで抜け出した。集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
見せてあげる。私は
4着を切りました。
行くよ。大番だ。
最初コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは桜爆心を。ここで先頭に立った9番エアグルーヴ。外から上がってきたのは5番ゴールドシチー。残り200フィッシュアマゾン。食らいついてゆくフィッシュアマゾン。並びかけてきた。
Oh my god, what cinema is this?
勝ったのはフィッシュアマゾン。2着は9番エアグルーヴ。3着は5番ゴールドシチー。
しゃあ。これが菱山姉さんの。
What in the cinema is this? What? Perfect as I'm Brock again. Center stage is for the dodging danger combo. Ah. Your first parent farm for the CM instantly gave me 2 sprint sparks, but 1 star stamina. I was lazy and I just used that lol. If it works, it works. If it's happened 2 times, it's not an accident, right? I agree. Well, 3 times is the charm, but winning 3 times in any lobby is kind of difficult, to be fair. I think winning 3 times in a row is very difficult unless you are obviously really stronger than the other ones. This one has a ton of variants, by the way. I run this a lot of times, though. And I found that anyone really could win. I've seen everyone in this group win. So, except my other gold city. Sometimes that wins, sometimes it doesn't win. I cannot tell you. I think this one was a little better. Do we have debuffers that we can make use of? That are good here?
6番人気は2番。
走りで見せるから。
寒さ続く中京レース場。試練が待ち受けていた。雪降る芝1200。勝利にたどり着くのはどの馬娘だ。現在1番人気はここまで無敗2大スプリント覇者カレンちゃん。2番人気を紹介しましょう。トリプルティアラの馬娘7番エアグルーヴ。注目の三冠馬娘2番ゴールドシチー。2枠2番での出走。
I just realized all the Umas on my team are very lightly clothed. I guess the bolt doesn't bother us, right? Oh, I forgot to mention, I think we had a light start or a rush, one of those two, the previous run as well on Hishiyama. Intimidate is medium. If she wins this again, I'm gay. I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult for her now. It doesn't look like that. She cannot pull to the front. Oh, that's a clear air groove, man. Look at that.
9番エアグルーブ変わらない9番エアグルーブ足を捉えるお見事
Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. I mean, this is what usually happens. I mean, second is fine. Second is fine. Oh, Hishiyama, what happened to you? Thank God. No NSM last place. Yeah, that's what happened. We got late start as well, but I don't even know if late start even is late start even a thing for late end closers? I think so. We do it one more time.
出走馬娘の登録ですね。どのようなレース
6番人気は
We haven't actually seen our Oshi win,
見せるから
so
スタート各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはキングヘイロー、スマートファルコン、1番エアグルーブ、期待通りの結果を出せるか、1番人気カレンちゃん。先頭を行ったのはスマートファルコン、続いてキングヘイロー、激しい先頭争い、そしてその後方に
we're 7, 8, 9 place.
4番手には桜爆心王、
Look how far behind we are.
5番エアグルーブ、並んできた。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ先制し合っているのか。
Man, the courage actually is working really well.
じゃなさそうです。
残り400、最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けていくよ。タイマンだ。桜爆心王、桜爆心王、飛んでくる。200を通過、追いすがる1番エアグルーブ、桜爆心王。
It's not enough.
超えない看板手争いは西山のスマートファルコン、桜爆心王。今これで満足する西山姉さんじゃないよ。
NSM. Late NSM. Congrats MK3. Yeah, Sakura vaccine. 1. This is what I mean. Crazy variant. She can win. She can go in last place. Our Gold 30 can win. It can go last place. Kuren-chan can win easily. But somehow it just doesn't... isn't her... day right now. So if you would simulate the cup, right? That would be 2 wins out of 4 races so far. This is really just pure gamble, bro. I think so too. That he has 5 axes at almost there. Yeah. All right, one last time. So I have 5 races. I think 5 is a good number. Because we always run 5 races, except finals.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは4番エアグルーブ、スマートファルコン、カレンちゃん。期待通りの結果を出せるか、1番人気カレンちゃん。
But I also have to say, we have pretty strong beats in this lobby, so it's not even... I'm actually super happy if we can get top 3 though, against these. If we can get there consistently. I will see this a lot of times. Me at 7, 8, 9 plays. I run late, 2 late surges, 1 end closer. Actually, I forgot to put in El Conapasa here. Oh, I forgot to put El Conapasa. That was what missing. I cannot run 2 Gold Cities. Seems about right.
まずまずかなまだ
No, we didn't qualify. Too. Yeah, we need to see Rapasa. This was the most fun thing. Actually, let me switch out this gold city.
どうも
Because that is realistically the team that I would be running. So Gold City Iconopasa Hishiyama-san. She's pace. I gotta end closer Hishiyama-san and late surge Gold City. This Iconopasa, for those that have joined just recently, this is from Yura Finale. I trained this as a legacy. I happened to get the Sprint A and a decent amount of wit too. So I thought I might give it a try. I don't think Redshift does do anything here. I use it again as legacy and potentially, I don't know. I don't like recovery doesn't matter. Everything here doesn't matter except Speedstar, Professor Courage, or Planet X maybe. Give me a hug. You're also running Pace Light End? Nice. What favorite is our? So we're a 6th favorite here. Let's go. El Condor!
走りで見せるから
寒さ続く中京レース場試練が待ち受けていた雪降る芝1200勝利にたどり着くのはどの馬娘だ一番人気はもちろんこの子
You wanna borrow Pasa? I think I've already have a really good sprint Pasa though. I wanted to train a Pasa on my own so I can borrow Mummy, Super Creek Mummy.
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました
Go 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 go
ス
go.
タートです各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはキングヘイロースマートファルコン3番エアグルーヴ最高峰からのレースとなったゴールドシチ大丈夫か
ちょっと厳しい位置ですが頑張ってほしいですね。
先頭はスマートファルコン単身で飛ばしていきます2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは桜爆信号少し後ろからエルコンドルパッサーカレンちゃんここにいます第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます。
互いに足を溜めている展開果たして抜け出すのは誰だカレンちゃん内で様子を伺うゴールドシチ前を狙っているぞ
行くよ台湾だ
4着を切りました最終コーナー最初に
Let's go, Icona Pasa. Where's your unique? Oh no. Why are you falling behind? It was so good.
並びかけてきたのはカレンちゃん200を通過先頭カレンちゃんしかしその差はあるか桜爆信号食らいついていくカレンちゃん1着でゴールイン実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制したカレンちゃん
しけどもっと
I'm not last. I'm not last. I think this is very realistic here. We got Kuda-chan first place. We got Sakura's Bakshin from MK3 there and the super broken air groove. What is lane ledger domain? What is this? Never seen that. Increased navigation late race. Well. Do we have to do 5 more races with Egg Condor now?
ウィナーズサークルを踏みしめるのは誰か記者として一ファンとして心が躍ります
Yeah. That air groove is crazy, right? Let me show you that again.
どなたが
This thing here?
愛用の手帳に全データを網羅して
Blazing Pride level 6. Level 6, yeah. Dazzling orientation. Hey, triple speed here. Wow. +2. Okay, two pal cards. That is interesting. And a fine motion. Turf S, I just realized. "27 races! What did she do? What is a 27 race Uma, dude?" Wow. Hey, this is an LB3 fine motion, I just realized. It's not even MLB fine motion. How can you call yourself a whale if you don't have this as MLB? Bro's already playing man, he is. If he would just do this in the new scenario, I think he would be fine. I mean, this was obviously just trying to... I don't even know if he did this to get as much rating as possible, or I don't know. But everything here is optimized for sprint. I feel like 20 plus races every round. 27 is crazy. 27 is insane. That's how you get your S plus, huh? So this is from the same trainer, this King Halo here. It's also a sprinter. Yeah, it's also a sprinter. It has only 15 races. Only 15. Like, this is almost half the amount of races that the other one had. That Air Group had. But it's still a 16k King Halo. Triple wit, T-Speed card, and a Rico. This looks so random to me because I don't know, like why this card? Why not find motion? Because he has it, huh? We would only pick this card because of her gold skill. The nice nature. And if you she has more race bonus, but she doesn't do more races here, right? She doesn't do more races, only 15 races, but then it's this wit card, which is so interesting to me because this is a race bonus wit card, which you don't put on your air groove. But it happened, apparently, it just happened that this one is just really good. With 3LB, like even 3LB fine motion is fine. Here, I would have switched this, but I don't know. Rico's weird though, yeah. They're playing a different game. There they are. Has to be a fast learner run, probably. This one is also the same trainer, but it's a different air groove. It's a different air groove, but also try to run more races. This one with a LB2 fine motion. He's still using that one. He's still using the fine motion. Very interesting. Is King Halo a late searcher? Oh, she is. Ah, that makes sense. But she doesn't. She hasn't bought it. Probably didn't got it. The bigger picture. I'm gonna run one more time.
5番人気は走りで見せるから寒さ続く中京です。
Hey, maybe we learned something today. Maybe we should go all in a race bonus. And do a ton of races. I don't even know how you do 27 races. Like that's a full year of races, a full training year of races. I think even more than that.
お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。カレンちゃんまだ抑えたままだ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。行くよ。大満だ。残り400。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは
Look how close everyone is. Even though you are 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th place, that's not that far off from the front, right? Look! Wow. Actually a good performance from everyone here. We got super close. Hishiyama and Gold City. Neck. Nose. Neck. 1 to 4. Neck, nose, neck. Half length, 1 length, half length, neck. And then 3.5. This King Ano. Dude, I think we're set. I feel confident with this one. He was running 2 pals too. I wonder why that is though. The highest amount of race I did was 25 in a run. When I was training for C9. How do you even win Unity doing that much? Yeah, I wonder as well. I have no idea. I don't even know if he won. Well, I think he did win Unity. I want to see it again. I don't think we can simulate that though, because we don't max out our palette cards as the other one. So, okay, to be fair with you, I think for 27 races, the amount of fans earned is not that much. 460,000 is something you can also do with 20 races or so, if I'm not mistaken. I hit like 500,000 sometimes. Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, as you see, this is 450,000 fans with 14 races. Why does she not get any fans? The fan bonus can not be that bad, right? 27. 460,000 fans. Oh, maybe it's because she has run a lot of those low tier races, G3 ones. Let's analyze. Okay, so debut race, June, July, right after another race, and then 2 turns after another race. Apparently, like no good training after the debut one. G3, October, late October, early December, late December. So, Hopeful Stakes makes sense. Hanshin Juvenile is yeah, makes sense. And then more G3 races. So January, February, March, April, May, June, late September. Hey, actually 2 months without a race. Late October, early December, late March, late April, early May, early June, late June, late August. Okay, so she did run also in during summer training, which is very interesting. The Takarazuka Kinen is career race, but the Sapporo Kinen probably because bad summer training there. Tennis show autumn, late October, and then we have no race after. And then the last turns after October were just training. And then you're a finale, right? Yeah. Summer race is on career? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. So as you can see, like the total stat points are... It's not something that is unachievable at all. Like this is very doable. We also do these here on this channel quite often. What makes a difference though is the amount of skills that she got. It's crazy. Crazy. How much is that? How much skill points is that? It's like almost 3k easily. 2.5 at least. Has to be 3k almost. Whoops. Also got fast learner probably. Has to be, right? I don't know if you can get it from these cards though. Can you? Oh, wait, it's from a character event. I forgot that that exists. I'm just so fascinated by this player. I don't know. Wait. I can check out his other Umas. Oh my god. 1200, almost 1000, 900, 600, 800. Okay, so he does run Kita-sans though, still. The mud new. This is interesting because this, so this TM Opera has speed growth rate, and he still opted to go for 3 speed cards, whereas you cannot really say that. So Marikane is more of is half a speed card. He does run 2 pilot cards, right? 1 wit to 3 speed, and 23 races is still a lot of races. A lot more fans earned. I wonder where these stats come from though. I know races do give you a lot of skill points, but where do these stats come from? Races cannot get that many. They don't give that many stats, do they? Really? Interesting. So Tazuna is a must pick for him, probably. If I see Tazuna on all of his Umas, I'm gonna run Tazuna as well. Okay, so he always borrows the Tazuna and has his own max out Rico. This is the same scenario here. It does work for him though. I don't know what Tazuna is doing. That... Actually, we can up that one. So she does give some initial speed, energy cost reduction. I mean, the rest we know what she does, right? It's concentration. Maybe that's the thing that she wanted to aim for. That's so interesting. Johnson gives a bunch of skill points, but where do these stats come from? Team Trust Enjoy, yeah. I could never run this. In Opera O? Yeah, so... wait, how do I solve that? You click this button, you click this one, and then you scroll down. Here. "23 races. I mean, the most I do is like 18 or so. I don't even do 20 races. Sparks, maybe? I don't know. So one of the legacy sites he trained with doesn't even have 9-star sparks, so I don't think so. 8-star maybe, right? I can see that, but it's not 9-star. From one of those sites. 10 race sparks on each. Oh. If we would reverse engineer this, I don't even know if I can do that. Actually, I don't. Okay, just in case, I don't want Team Opera to be the highest one. Highest rated one for me. I'm gonna stick to Gold City. Maybe that's a reason. All right, so if I'm only trying to max on stats using legacies, I'm going to go for one of the Majiro Ryan because of skill, right? I need to find the one with a mark. Where are you? Here. Okay, so this one has a 8-star stamina, has Yura A Finale, 2, 4, 9, no, well, I cannot count. 7-star Yura A Finale with 8-star stamina, late surger, and has 1 medium here. So I think this one is a good partner on so for me. Medium. Alright, stamina. So we train stamina. So we either train for medium or long here. So, and then partner, the best one that I can think of is Dober. If someone still has it. Okay, there it was. I think it was only this one. This one has late surger 2, long, 6-star long. So we have the potential to go even as medium or long S, but probably long S. This one is 6-star power, 3 in stamina. Look how many skills that one has. Crazy. Never mind, I cannot borrow. Yeah. Give me more borrows. I would gladly pay more carrots for borrows. I would do that. Yeah, 27 more minutes. So this is the setup I would do. Okay, let's imagine this is a Dober. I don't have. Let's imagine this would be a Dober. Okay, this is something I could run on my side. Like this one is not even that bad. So we have a Capricorn Warrior, Conopasa. Conus Fury is actually really good on late searcher. Conus Fury in the races where it does work is really strong. Also not that it's rather rare because it's only from this inheritance event. She has 3 speed, 3 power, and 3 stamina. I think we can make use of all these. It has some turf sparks here, late surge as well. So this is something we can also do for free. It's not double circle affinity. Maybe that was the reason. I'm not sure though. We have a lot of stamina. We can definitely run medium here. The speed spark is not that bad because we have 0% growth in that. Power is fine. As for the cards, so he used to wait. Here. 2 power cards. I don't know if I can run this Tazuna though. Because my Rico is at 0. I am leaning more towards using... Because I would say an MLB Tazuna is not making that big of a difference, right? Than an LB2 Tazuna. So we could do the same, but just in the reverse order. Instead we rent out the MLB Rico. Like this. Because we run long, we will do this one. He put in a 3rd speed card, which I would agree we could do. We could run the Biko or we run Sweep Tosho here. And then he does put in a wit card of choice, and then for me it's Major Dober for sure. Here is the specific one. Agendas are meta unless you're super well and you've memorized every single race in the game. Does this work? I agree, Tachyon would have been better. So for this specific one, I would like to use Dober. Because it has more training effectiveness, which I can make better use of. Yeah. Oh, true. Wait. You're right. You're right. I forgot race bonus is a thing because we do want to do more races. So we're going to switch it up. We have to switch Tachyon because this one is better for race bonus. Like this one. Yeah. You're right. I forgot race bonus. We want to race. So, I think he raced whenever he doesn't see at least like triple like I don't know, like really something really good here. We're starting off with nothing.
始めるよ。今日は何？頑張れ。私。
So we only click power whenever it's good, otherwise we just click wit and speed. That's what I'm seeing. Actually, never mind, we click this one too. We have to train stamina. Okay, nice. Training with Rico will max out the mood. Or we do it like that. Man, these turns are rough. I think the chances are like 30% to get charming there. Alright, we can race now. So... Wait. We can have 10 recreation events with pals. It isn't mood effect like isn't really good. Isn't mood effect really good in this scenario? So apparently he doesn't train here unless he's really strong. We don't have nothing on speed, which we would need. Nothing on wit here. There are no races. go. Actually, speed here.
頑張れ私
Wow. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for top branch. Because Maverick is not that bad. Actually, no, never mind. We don't run. This is not the sprint cup. Maverick is not good. I'm gonna go middle option. Gamble? We should gamble. Okay, let's go. I never picked top option. Oh wow, we did got it.
今の私
Oh my god.
体の中からすっごい力が湧いてくるっていうか
Hammer for what?
もちろんさ
We got the recreation event. So I wonder. I would like to interview this guy. Like, when does he race?
そんなシン
Like, at what point would he decide to race?
な
He doesn't want to train guts, therefore he races?
バイブス高まってきたすっごい楽しいし 注目の一番人気一番
Make agenda first. Oh my god, we got second here.
次こそは
That was so useless. Let's make an agenda. You're right.
もう来てたんだもしかして私のことずっと待って
Okay, so we go this one.
今人だね
We go. There's nothing in the first year that I would like to run, but he ran like 5 races in the first year. Okay, so all the big races, right? So this one,
今日は何から始める
this one. Actually, Japan Cup is better. And Yasuda Kinen we can run. Is it like just running all the good races?
バイブス高まって
Don't every race they suck.
すっごい楽しいし体も軽い今の
No. Okay, so
走れそうな気分
this guy raced all the OP races as well, no? Or did I just not check? Or was it G3? I don't know. So this one, we could run this one, but we only run it if we don't have really good training, right?
そんな心配そうに見ないでよ私は走ってる自分が一番
He did run a lot of G3s.
知ってるでしょ
Alright, let's see. How many do we have?
私が走るのは私のため
We can run this one.
でも
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually in late we have so many more. I forgot we can do this one. Another Yasuda Kinen. Here in 27 races. Nah, wait. He didn't run until the tennis show autumn. Like, he used these for training because these turns are usually where everyone is rainbow, where you get the most stat points. I don't feel like racing here if we don't have to. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you run the G2s here. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's only 19 races so far. Plus the 20 that we, the OP race that we raised. I lost. When I do my runs, I want to reach 3 races, I get 49, and when I get 2 races, I get 49 as well. Ah, huh. Let's schedule all the G2 races now. All the ones that we can run. Okay, so I think I understand. The reason why we run another power card because Tatsuna, right? Is not only so we have the recreation events plus the power card random events that help us with the mood and the energy, so we can afford to run more races, even though the game says you shouldn't do more than 3 in a row, optional races. But we can do that even if our mood goes down plus our energy, we can recover really quickly. I think that's the idea though. No? Are you doing summer? We don't want to train. Oh my god. That's a ton of races. Wait, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think that's a little bit too much. I think that's a little bit too much. I'm gonna keep it. I will keep this for now. Let's save this one, okay? Save. Here. Wait, why is it only 20 races? It's more than 20. Or maybe because I have to get more fans. That's not a problem. Raise. Pseudomant. Alright, let's go. So we don't have any races here yet, right? So it's just training. Can I not race here? I think the early races are more important because the training sucks. They suck. I guess we do this one. Are we preparing for Mant now? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Apparently this works. You have 35 total scheduled races. What? But you don't do any. You don't do all of them, right?
私が走るのは私のため。でも、あんたが見たい。注目の位置。かっこ悪すぎ。
11th. Right, go. All 7. Nice.
じゃ、ぼちょ。
I take that one.
やるか。
Hey, cookies. Hello, hello, hello.
しっかり調整。注目の一番人気。どう？これが私。
Upgrafters. Another race.
注目の一番人気
Good luck on the grind NCM. Yeah, thank you very much.
もっと努力し
This time, we are. This one is more experimental. We're not aiming for doing an Uma. We just want to see how far we can push this one, using using the 17k rating air group strats, running tons of races, with 2 power cards.
勝つよ。みんなと。
Are you just doing races randomly? So the G1 races usually, you would need a really good training to top that. I know that. So as for G2, I would check the training options. I should always check the training options, but the G1 races most of the time are better in the beginning anyways. We don't have a lot of rainbows yet, so it's not a lot of stats. Like this can be a race as well.
気持ち。 いいっしょ。
I don't know where our people are. I don't... Where are they?
今日は何から始める？あんたが考えたプラン、言ってみてよ。始めるよ。
Best Umakiyaru? Yeah. This turn sucks. Yeah, I did not race. Because there were only bad races last turn. I think January doesn't have any good races. Oh, wait. What did I saw here? This one is nice. I want this one.
やるか。今ちょっとしんどい。
I wonder how much does he burst? He doesn't even get to burst that much, does he? Because he doesn't even have a lot of training turns. He cannot burst that much.
ちょい待ち。
So we probably should use that
さてと。
whenever we can. It's also free for us because we have infinite energy right now whenever we want.
ぼちぼち。 今日は何から えたプラン言ってみてよ。しやるか。ちょい待って。今ちょっとしんどいっていうか。ちょい待ち。まずは
So we have race, 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 race.
体力回復させてからでいいっしょ。今ちょっとしんどいっていうか、だるくて体力ないか
And then summer.
ごめん。ちょい待ち。まずは休憩でよろしく。無理しても意味ないって。体力回復させてからでいいっしょ。
Don't race.
今ちょっとしんどい。
Okay, new day. Yes. Tons of phrases.
今日のログインボーナス。日が高いうちに走っとこうよ。時間限られてんだしさ。やることむ。
Yay! Everyone can
今ちょっとしんど
I
い。
can borrow a run now. So I'm gonna recreation here. When does he train though? I don't get it.
5
ここは負けられない。
まだまだ上り詰めるよ。どこまでも走れそう。
Okay. Yeah.
レース大切に走ってくるよ。見に
注目の一番。
まずかな。でもまだまだ。
I don't think it's the same if we cannot win these races, right?
OK。
I have to go first at least a good amount of times. I would do this one.
そんな心配そう。また私が走るのは私のため。でもあんたが見
I'm doing this one. No race here. So would you only race if it's not on speed and wit and power? If I'm correct.
ちょい待ち。
注目の一
A total of 30 sets up is better than races.
どう？これが私。
Okay. So G2 races. I don't know.
注目の一番。
けど
We cannot win in anything. It's not that our stats are bad. I don't know why we don't win. So unlucky, man. Hi, Vincent. Hello. Hello. Nothing here.
またレース出るの？レンちゃんだけど。まああんたがそう。
注目の一番。
Oh, finally, man.
これが私
Yeah, no, we're not doing that here.
しんどいっていうか だるくて
Hazard has his most recovery. I don't think we win the URA finale here. Got B rank for my Falcon, but her turf is B. Can she still make it? B is more of a stamina issue than a speed issue, so you can still run it if turf is B. Open League.
あんたも準備
If it's only for B, probably.
バイブス高まってきたいっしょ今の私体うわ海
Let's do this one.
観察させてもらう
Alright,
いっしょ
good luck. Good luck everyone who's training.
しやるか あんた 頑張れ私
Is Bourbon for the CM because her sprint is C and they have to find sprint sparks? Yeah, you can run Bourbon.
じゃぼ
Most people use her as a legacy though,
私は走ってる自分
but I don't see the reason why you couldn't
あんたも
run a really good Bourbon.
オッケー時間だねバイブス高まってきた
注目の一番
まだまだ上り詰めるよ ちょいま今ちょっとし
We're running out of stamina here.
まだまだ上り詰めるよ
We don't even have that much race bonus, do we?
今ちょっとしんどいっていうかだるくて体力ない感じでさ
Go. +7. No.
ここは負けられない
どうこれが私
We have a couple of G1 races now. No good training. Makes sense.
注目のいどうこれが私 いっし
This one looks like a good burst for me.
そんな心配そうにまたレース出るのここは負けられどうこれが証
How many races was that? I think it was... Skin outbreak. Oh my god. That's what happens if you don't take care of your Uma.
まずは休憩でよろしく無理してもいい体力回復させてからでいいっしょ 注目の2番人惜しい次こそはもう勝つよみんなと
There's no way we can win the race finale with only training half, like not even half the month of the time. Look how many more races. I'm not doing scheduled training here. No, 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 no. I was hoping for more than carrot. We had a free mood up there, which we did not use. When does he train? I don't get it. Among these many races, when does he train?
Okay.
注目の一番
まだまだ上り詰めるよ
Maybe Tazuna is to fix this dry skin? I don't know. How many LB for Yafuku Kitaru? It's MLB. Full copies.
今日は
Uh,
じゃぼちょさて頑張り
Tazuna heals negative status on Hangout 2 and 4. Oh, good to know. Maybe the one turn was wasted here. Last year, December early, we clicked on infirmary.
ここは負けらまだまだ上り詰めるよ
It definitely set us a turn back.
ねえ今日は何から始めるあんたが考えて しっかり調整ここは負けられまずまずかなでもまだまだ
Alright, so I assume all the stats now come from the training in the last turns. But to be fair, these kind of... So this stat line that we have right now is very lackluster for senior year. Second inspiration. So I have no idea how we could ever catch up. We would have to do like 80 points every turn now. I don't know. Well, we won the Tentacle Spring, however, by distance, but we lost so many other races before. I guess this is a recall moment. So we only train during summer, is it right? And then some other turns when it's really good. I have no idea how he does get his wit to over 1,000 using only one wit card and racing so many times. How is his wit stat so high? I don't get it. Even a better wit card, I don't think will make a difference, right? Or does he only click wit and speed, is a question. Huh. Okay. Okay. You posted your schedule races in one talk. I would check it out. I will have to do a lot of because this one is a not borrowed run, so I can run this scenario endless amount of times. I'm going to try to find out how he's going to do that many races and still get a broken stat line, because he does not even run half of the train, like less than half of the turns that you have in total. He does training. Okay, let's go summer. If this one isn't good, then I don't know. Probably good here. In the high race bonus, if you're racing a lot. Yeah, that's true. Makes sense. I will analyze his cards again and see how much race bonus he had, because I'm pretty sure he didn't have that much race bonus though. Like, speed should be at 1,000 by this point, but it's... we're not, so... Maybe now we get all these stats. It's also crazy we have time to burn through 10 recreation events. Damn. Okay, this is what I meant. So maybe the really big turns are here now, because we have done a ton of races before. And the real power comes from bursting, rainbowing at the end stages. Everyone is max friendship gauge. And I think if we do it right, we don't even have to rest anymore, do we? Yeah. Maybe I need more speed and power growth rates for that. What growth rate does Air Group has?
そんな心配そうに見ないでよ。しっかり。実力は。
How are we still losing this? What?
実力は低い。
どう？これが私。
Okay, 5 turns in total.
じゃ、ぼちょ。神の手を思いっきり。
So we're not training this for medium, we're not training this for long, we're not really training this for anything.
観察させてもらうよ。
Last 3 turns.
レース、大切に。
We are losing this 100%.
勝つよ。みんなと。オッケー。神の領域。大丈夫。
Like, we should have the A thing by the beginning of senior year. It's not... It's,
ここは負け。
we're missing something. I might have done
これが私。
something differently. I would probably schedule most of the racing in around classic year. Definitely not in the beginning. Actually, maybe in the beginning is cool because you don't have good training turns. Groove is 20 power, 10 speed. Oh, thank you. So she gets more multipliers from using speed cards, right?
どう？これが私。
Yeah. Maybe I get a good parent out from this. I don't.
注目の位置。
Oh, you have to get super lucky with the double rainbows or triple rainbows? Oh yeah, we kind of win the finals apparently, so... Okay, so this is our test run, experimental. So what we did here is using 2 power cards, and like what you see here, 3 speeds. And we tried to schedule as many races as possible. Apparently people do really well with that. I don't know. If you look at that, yeah, so... It's very low started. But you do get a lot of skill points though. But in return for 300 skill points, you can keep 2000 skill points and still have 1200 speed, almost 1200 power, and 1000 wit still. Like that is possible. I don't know how you do that with that many skill points. Interesting. Interesting. Hanshin Racecourse. Don't buy the uniques. Is it because you cannot inherit these things anyways? That makes sense. I remember that MK3. So for every run that is not a H run, I don't think we should buy uniques. They don't count on TT points. Team trials points. Oh. Good point. I have a feeling I will never run out of monies again. I just cannot spend my monies fast enough. Alright, last spin probably for this event. We're in cut 11. Actually cut 12 now. Alright. What did you roll for? Why don't you have any more carrots? Hey, potato chips. Good point. So I had a really good luck on the on this banner here. So we had 3 pulls on this until we had about 60. We were 60 pulls in. On the 70-80 pulls, I wanted to collect for my, so I wanted to get my Shinko Windy up to MLB plus my Rico, which I did, by the way, not the Shinko Windy, and we got 2 of the feature cards. So we got both the Matikane and the Admire Vega SSR. So I thought I would give it a try, and we got a double Matikane after that. So we were 3 Matikanes in for like 80 or 90 pulls, right? So I guess I would spend the rest and go to Pity to try to get a couple more copies, because I can get one for free at 200. So we maxed out this card, which has helped us break certain limits in terms of ratings. But it's just a really interesting card to have. I wouldn't say it's the best card. It's very interesting. It does work though. In case, for example, where I don't necessarily want the Biko, I can sub this card in. I usually can always sub this card in for sprint races, because you don't have to use the recall card technically, because you don't need the stamina or the guts sometimes. And less stamina. So it felt a little bit wasted to use a recall on the sprint CM. And Matikane does technically the same. A little bit of energy cost reduction, a little bit of failure protection, just a little bit. Not the mood up events, but she has a lot of lucky stat up events. Plus she gives plus 30 initial stat. I think she does give a lot of stats initially. So I use this card. I got the Admire Vega card on up to let me show. So the Admire Vega card we got up to LB3 as well. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah, we almost LB2. We almost LB two cards. That's crazy, right? We almost LB 2 cards. MLB and two cards. So 2 of the featured ones too. In the meantime, we finally got the R Rico at max limit break. That one has waited. That one. I don't know. This never came for me. So we can finally use the MLB Rico card. And we also max this card out, the Nisha New Flower, which is really good power card. Yeah, so these are the ones that I'm currently using. I would say less so Sweep Tosho. There are cases where I don't want one of these speed cards, but I need 3, so Sweep Tosho is there to sub it in. I never use more than 3 speed cards though. I usually never use more than 1 stamina card unless it's really for long and we really have to hit 1000 plus stamina, then I might go Manhattan Cafe plus Top Gun as a card. We have 3 wit cards of choices, with Agnes Tachyon being the best one. Second best is Marvelous Sunday, and then for many of my racers, they are late searchers. I like Michiru Dober, good training effectiveness, has some late searcher stuff on it. 3 wit cards for now, and then that's it. I use only 1 guts card, usually only the Haru Urada. She is probably still one of the better cards and the best card. Free best card. The best free card ever printed, even in JP, which is crazy. So it's going to last you for a couple of years. And I feel that this card is very useful for the next, because of race bonus for the next scenario. Not really that useful outside of that though. It is fine because it has Winter Runner, which sometimes comes up for the winter CMs, but after that it doesn't. After that it's just really there for more race bonus. I don't know. I'm a smooth sailing on man, probably I am. How much race bonus does this thing have? 10% also. That's really fine. That's all you need. So this is the entire setup that I'm going to use probably for the next. Like, when is the next card that I'm going to pull? I don't know. Fine Motion. I will probably do my best on Fine Motion, get that card there. But other than that, I don't think there is any other card until El Conapasa speed, probably. Which is a year from now. I can do very well with these cards only. What Uma you have prepared for CM? I'm gonna show you one more time. So 3 Umas, one of them. Well, why doesn't save it? We don't run this Gold City. We run this one. So this is our setup. Still the Gold City. We have trained other higher rated Gold City, but based on calculations, this one has outperformed all the Gold Cities that we had so far. This El Conapasa is super funny. She does win races sometimes and does perform. Not always, but she has also Sprint F. We got it to Sprint A. She's trained in the URA finale because we wanted to make a good parent, which we did. She has 4 Sprint Sparks, which is all what I needed for. To train some other Umas. Her unique is really good to inherit, so I wanted a Sprint Pasa. So she is both the legacy as well as an ace at the same time. Not that optimized though, but it does work. It's crazy that she's from Uri Finale, not from the Unity Cup. And then we have Shishi Amazon. I think the biggest dark horse in my team because it's I have done a lot of test runs. She never won. We did a couple of test runs today. She won twice. What's crazy. Yeah, so for some reason the Tishiyama does work. Sprint Corners is pretty strong here. We tested it against this list of other Umas. other S plus and S Umas. So what we did just now is we took a look at this air groove, right? So this is from Kuren Bouquet. It's very strong trainer, high on the ladder, and he has tons of skills, right? So he managed to go to 1200 speed, 1100 power, 800 wit, sprint A, which is really cool. However, yeah, look at this. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he only has 460,000 fans earned with 27 races. But that's a lot of races. That's a lot of races. He used 2 pack cards. That's what we'll try to simulate. 1 wit card, a really good wit card, and then 3 really good speed cards. So, so me using Matikane is probably a big difference because Sakura Bakshin is just so much better. It gives more speed cards. I wouldn't say it's better. In this scenario, it gives more for this particular case. He also run an LB3 fine motion, not an MLB one, which was fine because the LB3 one is still really good. It's also at the point where fine motion is actually really usable. It's really strong. And then he just raced a ton. So in the beginning, after the debut, he does a ton of G3 races. A couple of G1s that are good in the first year until hopeful stakes, right? And then more G3s, G2s, some G1s that you can run, some G3s in between 2, G2, G2. And he has, for some reason, 27 races recorded. That's crazy. So we tried to simulate that. However, we did not really pass the stat checks. We didn't even won the finals in both cases, so not the Euro finale and the Unity Cup finale, team finale in the previous career. So yeah, Prime Motion is the only one left. Yeah, that's who I'm going to go for. Got a leak now? Yeah, Vincent. Me too. So I think today was a good day. I am going to do more test runs in the background, and we will come back tomorrow with the same setup, I would say. I have people coming here doing some construction work on Wednesday, so I cannot tell you if I'm going to stream on Wednesday. Probably not, depending on what time the construction workers are coming, because they told me between 8 in the morning and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So it's literally entire working day, right? So I cannot tell you whether they come in early and then everything's fine or not, because they are from our local internet company for service provider. They're going to do something with my internet. So depending on whether it works or not, I am going to stream on Wednesday or not. And I cannot tell you even if Thursday is a good day, because sometimes there are problems with the internet and then I don't have it because they meddle with it. So I hope everything works fine. It should run more stable, and then we're good to go. So until then, I'll see you tomorrow, and I wish you everyone very much good luck and have fun, and I will see you around. Take care of yourselves. Yeah. Hey, Hitachi. I agree. This is more optimized for team trials. It's not for CM. See you. Bye-bye.